We're here today talking to Robin Parker, General Manager of Church House Conference Centre, about the London Living Wage. Robin, why did Church House introduce the London Living Wage for its staff?
Yeah, good question. It first was mooted, actually. I think, as people know from the name, that we have a relationship with the church, and it was first something that was mooted to us by the Church of England, in fact by the Archbishop of York, who was suggesting that any organisations linked with the church should pay the living wage. And I must admit, at first I thought, well, I'm not sure that's going to be for us. I don't think that would be sustainable for us as a business. But the more I thought about it and the more we looked at it for the conference centre, it was obvious that it was the right thing to do for many different reasons. Morally, also we felt it was important for staff retention and wanting to build a good, strong, consistent team at Church House. And in all honesty, you know, it's not so much about our own staff directly employed, it's about many of the staff working for our contractors, which made us look at it.
You mentioned staff retention. What effect has it had on staff loyalty?
Undoubtedly, it's had a very good effect, particularly in catering. Since we introduced it, we've actually been through a change in caterers, a contract change, and we retained virtually every member of staff through that. And I think strongly believe that that was a lot to do with the fact that we were going to continue paying the London Living Wage.
And what feedback have you had from staff members?
Very good. You know, I mean, for many, it was an increase from the living wage to London Living Wage, and therefore, you know, over a week or a monthly wage, it was a considerable increase. So yes, very good.
And why do you think other organisations should think about introducing the London Living Wage?
Again, I think it's the right thing to do. I think, you know, anybody who lives in London will know that, you know, the minimum wage is just not a livable wage. You know, debatable whether the London Living Wage is, but it's certainly a step in the right direction. And if staff are important to your business, which I would believe they are to most businesses, you should do everything you can to try and retain them.
And talk about the accreditation that Church House is going to undergo for the London Living Wage.
Well, I have to admit, when we first introduced it, we weren't aware that there was any form of accreditation or there was anything to do. We just did it. We just introduced it. And then talking to one or two other companies that are involved with London Living Wage, we started to get asked about it. And so, yes, so obviously we've decided that if we do it, we might as well be accredited for it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Julio. I'm a manager supervisor at Church House Conference Centre. I've been working in Church House for 8 years. It's been a very advantage, very helpful increase in the wages. We are very happy, more reliable with the staff, looking after the clients, making sure that clients are happy, all the staff, directors and managers are satisfied with the job. Well, it's been great since we had the change. We have more reliable staff, more happy staff working at Church House, doing a great job. It has made a big change in my economic situation as well, as working for so long at Church House has been a very big change. I think it's a great idea in any industry, looking after the staff, people that is doing the job, and if they're doing it right, they deserve it.